Nobody likes riding in a hot car. Nobody likes driving around sweating.
Well, the first thing would be is blowing hot air, not cold air. You're sweating in your car.
But sometimes it's not just that the air is warm. Sometimes you'll notice that the air isn't blowing as strongly. Sometimes it feels weak.
Your AC compressor could be messing up, like trying to lock up. You could have a leak coming from an AC hose, have a restriction, like something getting clogged in your AC condenser. Or it could just be low in Freon. Freon is important. That's what makes the AC unit cool off.
This is an air conditioning service machine at Firestone Complete Auto Care that we use to check high side, low side pressures and service your air conditioning system on your vehicle. This machine tells us many things. It'll tell us what the pressures in the system are. It will also tell us how much what we call Freon or refrigerant is in the system. Now, a lot of times it'll be low.
What we have to do to fix that problem is pull from the AC machine the rest of the Freon you have in there, and then we restore new Freon.
We'll do a vacuum test to see if it passes what we call a leak down vacuum test. What we cannot do is put Freon into a system that has a known leak. What we're trying to find out is, will it pass or will it fail? Best case scenario is it actually passes. And at that point, we can then recharge it with brand new refrigerant to get your air conditioning blowing cold. Alternative is it fails. At that point, it's incumbent upon us to use this machine to inject dye into your air conditioning system so that we can find out where the leak is coming from, diagnose that leak, and give you an accurate quote for parts and repairs to fix your air conditioning.
So you don't have to worry about, we know how to check for the leaks, we know how to check for restrictions and lines. That's something that you might not be able to do at the house.
The refrigerant in these systems is regulated by OSHA and the EPA. This is a chemical that can be very harmful to the environment, and if it is not captured correctly by this machine, that's what this machine is designed to do, and not allow it to vent into the atmosphere. If you work on it yourself, of course, you run the risk of causing damage, injuring yourself, or venting refrigerant into the atmosphere. Basically, when we come into spring, come into summer, and you're going to start utilizing your air conditioning, it's really wise to bring it into a Firestone Complete Auto Care, have us hook your vehicle up to our AC machine, and just make sure everything is performing correctly.